my wonderful people. Now who doesn't love the incredible and fun Mario Party games, huh? No, really? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? In these days, there's a lot of Mario Party games. A total of 10 of them. 10! But I feel like I want to talk about the first game that I've played in this series, which is actually one of the first ones for the good old classic Nintendo 64.
Ah yes, Mario Party 2. A really adventurous board game that's especially enjoyable when you're playing with your friends. Well, most of the time. Mario Party 2 brings such nostalgic memories to me, and we all love some certain part of Mario Party the most. The Minigames! Here I'm going to list my top 15 most enjoyable minigames from Mario Party 2. There's a lot of minigames to choose from, so sit back and enjoy the video.
Let's warm up with a little game of bumping each other's balls. In this minigame, every player has to run around on a ball and try to knock other players off the small circled platform and into their doom. This is a great minigame to get back at those money and star-stealing a-holes like Mario here. It seems a little hard to knock other players off the platform, which is why this minigame is at number 15. The game can mostly end in a draw, but once you manage to knock off the players, man is it fun and satisfying.
Many minigames in the Mario Party franchise seem to take place near bottomless pits, or at least high up in the sky. And that's where Platform Peril comes in. In Platform Peril, your task here is to jump from floating platform to floating platform, till you reach the goal. The one who takes the goal first wins. Obviously, trying to take the lead can be tough, since your path can be different from others, depending on where you're running. A tip is to try and block other players' path, though things might not always go as planned. This minigame sure is an exciting race to the finish.
Look, up in the sky, it's a bird!
It's a plane!
It's Sky Pilots! Yeah, sorry Bobsled Run, but I feel like this is the game where the teamwork really counts. Here in Sky Pilots, one player has to flap the wings on the cheap plane in order to gain speed, and the other player must steer the plane. A simple race to the finish, with some obstacles to dodge on the way, of course. Oh, and you better hope that a computer player does not get to be the pilot, because they steer the plane like some retarded orangutan! Nonetheless, this is a minigame that I can really call teamwork. Now, you probably know me as a person who's not into sports. You don't? Well, speed hockey is something I surely can get into. The game rules are very simple. Work with your teammate and try to knock the shell into your opponent's goal. The team who scores 3 points wins the match. The minigame will get chaotic really, because you will often mistakenly knock the shell into your own goal. The shell will just go faster and faster and faster!
Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast! Gotta go faster, 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 faster!
You and your friends will have a hilarious time playing this minigame because of how crazy things will get. Goal! You haven't forgotten about the duel minigames, have you? After a little hard thinking, I've decided to go with saber slashes as my favorite. Both players have their own set of buttons that has to be pressed in the right order. Finish the button order as quickly as possible to win. What makes this duel minigame so great is that it requires you to have some very quick reflexes, but an effective and surely good memory as well. Because one wrong pressed button will make you start from the beginning of the button queue. So stay focused and try to be faster than the other player. Targets locked. In this minigame, the players are somehow turned into these small tanks with a firing cannon. The objective here is to move around and shoot the other players out of the battlefield. You can shoot both straight shots and lob shots. Take 2 hits and you're gone. Just like Mario is right now. Here you got to move around smart and try to take out other players as fast as possible. If you're up for some targeting practice, Shell Shocked is just the choice for you. Filet Relay, a minigame where you really...
Gotta go fast. Gotta go
No! We already used that joke! Anyway, in this 1 vs 3 minigame, you have to deliver a fish to a group of hungry penguins. The team who reaches the penguins first wins. You'll have to mash the A button to run, but don't press it too fast or you will trip. So sometimes you have to chill out.
You suck!
Oh come on, it wasn't that bad. This is a game where you have to be quick but keep it steady. And the best part, you'll get to see the losing player's priceless sad and depressed body pose.
Cause you had a bad day, you take it one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around.
Seems boring at first, but this can actually be quite pleasant. In roll call, all you have to do is count how many toads, boos, or bob-ombs there are on the green field.
Nobody said there'd be math!
I know. Mathematics isn't exactly a thing that everyone likes. But this minigame used that in a quite more fun way actually. The characters on the field move around all the time, so you must remember which ones you did and did not count. By having your own technique, the addition might just get easier for you. And you just gotta love that feeling you get when you have the correct answer. Battle minigames are a big favorite of mine, mostly because you are playing for some sweet cash, and the minigame Bumper Balloon Cars is a no-brainer for me. You see, every player has a balloon at the back of their little car. Your objective? Pop the other player's balloons with the spiky front of your own car. This minigame is really fun because it's all about chasing down other players with precision. If you accidentally miss your target and bump into the wall, you have a risk at getting popped. Chasing down the players is truly exciting here. This is really a thrilling game of survival. Hold on into your little pants, because things are about to get hot! All you have to do in hot rope jump is jump, jump, and jump over the flaming rope. The last player standing wins. What's so great here is that the flaming rope will go faster the longer you progress. And if you know how to time your jumps, you can go on for a really long time. This minigame is so much better than the version in Mario Party 1, where the minigame stops when someone is hit or when it reaches its limit. Give me a break. This is how you do it. Hands down, the best 1 vs 3 minigame of Mario Party 2. This is a game where the solo player is really fearful. So what are the rules? Well, one player has a giant freaking hammer! And the 3 other players have a light bulb, leaving them completely puny and defenseless. The solo player has to swing and crush the other players with the murderous weapon. Most of the time, the lights will go out. All you can see then are the players carrying the light bulb, but you can still kind of figure out where you are. I'm telling you, the other 3 players have almost no chance against the solo player, and that's what makes it so enjoyable. Oh, and the vertical swing sucks. Don't use it. Making silly faces are so amusing. That's what I like about Facelift. In the middle of the screen, there's a distorted position of a character. Your job is to make the same distorted position as accurately as possible. You can grab cheeks, ears, the nose, and more. It's just like the startup screen in Super Mario 64. That is truly something special. Oh, and hey, if you practice this game long enough, you can get a perfect 100-point score. Like me. Man, I sure do love me some hexagon heat. Toad here will raise a colored flag every once in a while. The players must then go to the same colored platform before the other platforms sink into the lava. This minigame is very fun to play. Not only do you have to go to the right colored platform, but you can also prevent other players from going to the platforms by blocking them or having them jump on you or something similar. And of course, the longer the game progress, the faster the platforms will sink. This minigame will surely test if you can take the heat! Ouch! Hot Ba-Bomb! Ooh, how I love thee! Here the players are throwing around a Ba-Bomb to one another, with a fuse that's soon about to go off. You can't really know for sure when the Ba-Bomb might explode in your face. All you can do is watch it, listen to your gut, and throw away the Ba-Bomb as fast as possible. This is another one of those really exciting minigames. Winning a minigame here has never been this satisfying. I will destroy you, Mario!
It's the final countdown.
This is it, the big one. My number 1 Mario Party 2 minigame is... Mecha Marathon! This minigame is a masterpiece. Here you have to press buttons as fast as you can. I love button mashing, and I don't care what you say. You guys don't even know what you're talking about. No. I hate button mashing as much as anyone else. No, here's the real number 1.
It's raping time.
This minigame is astonishing. This minigame is absolutely hilarious, and I mean it. The objective in this minigame is, believe it or not, to actually grab and molest each other from behind. Okay, you're not really butt raping each other, you're actually just grabbing someone from behind and stealing mushrooms. Try to steal and get as many as you can in order to win. And someone has a golden one, so make sure you butt rape, steal from everyone's bag. Grab someone from behind, steal mushrooms, chase each other. What more could you ask for? So amazingly well done. Grab Bag is therefore my favorite minigame in Mario Party 2. I'm Yellow forever, and I love the Nintendo 64.